So if you have a Toyota Venza that is leaking water right here on both sides, mine one, you don't see the spots now because I cleaned it, but it was leaking on both sides. Whenever I was going through the car wash, you can see a mark here. So this is where it's getting water from outside. So there's no drain tube or anything in here. Some people are talking about the drain tube being clogged. There's no drain tube. The way it drains is, let me show it to you from out. So to explain it better, we need to remove this piece, the front piece, the glass piece. So there's one screw on each side here and on the other side, and then there are two screws inside. Two in there, yes, so two of them, and then two on the other side as well. So two of them there. So all 6 screws come out and the whole piece lifts out. Just move it out of the way. So now you can see it clearly. So the way the drainage system works is, any water collects, it just goes through this channel and trickles down towards the front of the car, and then it has more channels to just trickle it down on the ground. So now the problem here at the moment is, so this assembly, if you see this black assembly which starts all the way, it goes around, this is the whole moonroof part. So there's a seal underneath, and when water collects too much, it's not draining quickly through these channels. What it does is it just rolls inside, and as the seal inside deteriorates, it goes in through that and then goes inside. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of removing the whole assembly the way this should be done, then you will have to remove the inner liner. The whole piece comes out, it gets resealed and retightened back in place. What we're gonna do is just lift out this rubber piece, clean it up as best as we can. We'll run a bead of silicone throughout on the front because we know this is where it's leaking from. Make sure before you run the silicone, it shouldn't be dirty like it is here. So I'm gonna clean it up good so the silicone bonds together nicely. So to show you the water leaking inside, I'm holding the light there, and my friend's gonna pour some water, quite a bit of water on top, and then through this cavity right by my finger is where the water starts dripping. Okay, let's pour some water, please. See, now you can see the water dripping. I don't know if you guys saw it or not in the video, but there's that water dripping right through that hole, that cavity there. So get a blower and blow dry throughout, so because we want everything dried out and clean. So get a clean rag and then clean it nicely so our silicone would stick better. We don't want any leakages past our silicone. So I already dried it out and cleaned it with the cloth. I'm just gonna apply the silicone here.
What is this for?
So all the silicone has dried up. I left it for about 2 days to completely dry, because that's what the silicone says, that you gotta, for it to completely cure, you have to leave it for about 48 hours. So now I'll pour some water to create a puddle here. See, now the water is collecting right here and it's not dripping on the bottom. So you see this puddle before, through this point it was going inside from right here. Now it's not dripping inside anymore. So we have successfully fixed our leak. There's no water coming inside anymore.